one to watch on Thursday night primetime.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. For the first time this season, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward up in this broadcast booth, and the long wait is over, partner. A new season officially begins tonight.
Yeah, and these are the two teams who have the honor, really the privilege of ringing in the new regular season. And I know, with how long it's been since the Super Bowl ended, any two teams would be great to watch. But as usual, well, Park Avenue and the NFL has scheduled a heck of an opener for us. And it's about time we get Week 1 underway.
Five glorious months of football about to get underway. We're all set, and away we go in a new NFL season. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
So out now comes the punter. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. Throwing the out route complete. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And they'll have 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll run here on first down. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him...
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing off the play fake here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives them the first. Back to the well again. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 37. He finds Johnson. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So the new NFL season officially well underway as we've reached the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Setting up a throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Back out runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They left a few on the table their last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark.
Let's go. Hey, check.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
This offense getting all set for this series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
They send a man in motion. From the 27. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now we're on the counter. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here, and I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Down the left sideline he goes. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out in the clear. 40. Into the red zone. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be a first down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10 now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. To throw here on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you round your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll throw it again. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to the air here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. So we've reached the half in this year's NFL kickoff game to the season. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as that promises to be a tight one. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on what should be a very tough opponent. And then lastly, on Sunday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and what equates to be a very tough opponent. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The home teams, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Man in motion, headed right. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going play action. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Love that. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now a give running right. He cuts outside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys make it a 24-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now they're left with 4th and short. Punt team on the field. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Here's 2nd and 11. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route, complete. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Dropping back to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead yet again. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Their punter making his way out now. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man right side. And he's got 5 yards short of that first.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to get this up to the 4. Brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. But there's some laundry on the field. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. Running it after the penalty. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. And he's in. Touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys continue piling on to this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not. It was man or zone. See? Especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Short pass brought in. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll give him a first down.
17 yards. And a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Here comes their offense out again. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
Simple dive up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll motion Johnson right. They'll run now on 2nd down. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Brought in right side.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. This offense ready to get going again now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 16. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's a throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They'll throw it again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Mexico City. These guys trying to do some window dressing. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got it over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
He's got it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. On first down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back to the well again. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's only a gain of one. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're no doubt happy to get their season off on the right track and claim the first victory of this new campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. This celebration begins for our winners as we say adios from Mexico City.